Hello everyone. Today we'll be starting with new chapter. Name is Matrices. It's very familiar name because from 11th 12th grade we are learning this chapter. So only little bit we are going in more depth in when we are studying the same chapter in engineering maths. It's quite important because it carries almost 8 to 10 marks in your exam paper throughout all the universities. सो एंड काफ़ी आसान है अगर आप उसको सिर्फ प्रैक्टिस का थोड़ी बहुत अगर करते हैं सो दैट देयर वोंट बी एनी कैलकुलेशन मिस्टेक्स सो दैट बिकम्स मोर देन इनफ टू स्कोर द मार्क्स. तो स्कोरिंग भी है एंड इजी भी है. आपको बेसिक कंसेप्ट आपने 11-12 में किए भी है सो दैट वुड बी वेरी इजी फॉर यू टू स्कोर इट. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल स्टार्ट matrices. As you know, it's arrangement of numbers or symbols in the form of matrix. So that we will be discuss in more details. First of all, I will go through the topics which we will be learning. यहाँ पे मैंने सारे topics जो भी हम यहाँ matrices में पढ़ने वाले I have listed it for you. So सबसे पहले I will try to revise the concept briefly whatever we have learned so far. 12 तक जितना भी हमने किया था, मतलब जो प्रॉपर्टीज़ वगैरह हमने सीखी है, यूज़ किए हैं, उसको मैं रिवाइज़ करूँगी. सो देन वी विल बी लर्निंग अबाउट व्हाट इज़ रैंक ऑफ मैट्रिक्स और माइनर क्या होते हैं, बाय यूजिंग माइनर्स. माइनर क्या होते हैं, आई विल डिस्कस मोर इन डिटेल व्हेन यू विल गो टू दैट टॉपिक. Then computing rank of the matrix. There are different methods to find the rank of matrix. Rank is nothing but the number of non-zero rows in the matrix. वो कैसे किस तरह से हम फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. देर आर डिफरेंट मेथड्स फॉर इट, नॉर्मल मेथड और PAQ फॉर्म मेथड. दो बोथ आर डिफरेंट. वी विल डिस्कस in detail by solving the questions when we will go to that topic. Then next one is Gauss-Jordan method for finding the inverse of the matrix. Inverse of matrix आपने ये concept आपने पहले भी देखा होगा. यहाँ पे सिर्फ हम method को by using Gauss-Jordan method we will be finding the inverse of matrix. Then consistency of linear system equations. मतलब system equations will be given to you. System equation मतलब दो तीन equations you will be getting it. Those we have to check whether they are consistent or not consistent. Consistent means there will be one or more than one solutions will be there. If it is, then we can say that system equations are consistent. If there is no solution we can find, then we say that it's a not consistent. We will actually solve the question on that time. I will discuss more in detail about it. Then next is what is eigenvalues and eigenvectors, and then Cayley-Hamilton theorem. That is also for to find the inverse and rank. Basically that's the same thing, we do it, but method is little different than what we use it before. So these are the different topics which we will be learning in while we will go through the whole chapter. Again it's a quite easy chapter. थोड़ा अगर practice की ज़रूरत है, other than that it should be fine. So let's start with first of all most important thing is application of matrices in real life. How we use it or where we use the matrices. So that's nothing but the application of matrices. काफ़ी important होता है ये, that you should know that where we will be using or why we are learning, what's its requirement. So काफ़ी important है क्यों हम जब when we see any image, मतलब screen के ऊपर अगर हम image देखते हैं or I would say, I will take an example when we say it's like a HD image or HD video, high definition video. So whenever we refer this term high definition, so what does that mean is it means that video or image is, it's a characterized, like how many pixels it is using. So that on the screen, like if you say that, so 1920 pixels gets displayed horizontally and 1080 pixels gets used on the vertical line to represent the numbers. What numbers it will be? those will be in the form of matrices. It will be representing, because computer doesn't understand our language. So whatever the colors, then brightness, all that information, how the computer is going to get it by using some numbers. For each and every number, for brightness and all these information will be for each color, that will be some number will be getting assigned to it. So that information computer can read it in the terms of, in the form of numbers. So those numbers, how we feed to the computer in the form of matrices. So that's how the computer understand that language, and that's how the image will get displayed. So again, the same concept getting used when we say the video. Video is nothing but made up of images. When the images we run very in the fast speed within a fraction of second, then we don't understand that it's a separate image. So we consider, our eyes cannot recognize that as the image, but they consider as a video. So basically video is nothing but the images only. So in the video also, whenever we are looking at any video, so the behind the scene the computer is getting fed that information in the form of numbers, and those numbers are nothing but in the terms of matrices we are feeding it. So that's just one application I told you, but there are so many applications in the field of physics and engineering. Everywhere it gets used. So directly we don't see as if like where we are using, but indirectly in every field, in technical field also, means non-technical also, everywhere we use this concept or this matrices chapter. So it's quite important. So first of all, I will start with the concept which we have learned it before in 11th 12th. So that I will try to revise it briefly. So review of elementary transformation. Elementary transformation मतलब आपको पता होगा कि rows और columns के ऊपर जो भी हम transformation करते हैं, those are nothing but the elementary transformation. So first of all, I will try to go through it quickly. So it's just a recap or the review of what we have learned so far. So first one is a rearrangement of two rows and columns. We can rearrange rows and columns, any two rows, any two columns. Like here the given matrix I have written over here. So what I have done is this row, as I have this second and third row, I have changed it, means the order, matlab third one I shifted to the second one, and second one I have shifted to the third one. This is what I have did it. So we can do same thing with the column as well. I have done it here for row. So that's nothing but one of the property. Then second one is we can multiply any row or column elements of matrix with some number which is non-zero. So यहाँ पे मैंने identity matrix लिया है, उसको अगर मैं मल्टीप्लाई करती हूँ किसी भी नंबर से, नॉन ज़ीरो होना चाहिए बस, then that's means we can do that, any row or any column we can multiply with any number. So that's one of the property. Then the third one will be the what we can do it, addition of two rows or columns we can do it of matrix multiplied by same number which is not equal to 0. What does that mean is, if you multiply any number, like we can multiply any row with any non-zero number and we can add it to any other row, or same thing we can do it, we can multiply any column with any number and we can add that into other column. So we can do that. यहाँ पे मैंने row के ऊपर वो किया हुआ है, I have multiplied row 1 with 3 and then I have added it in row 2. So this is what we will get it. That is again the one of the elementary transformation, or the rule we can say that, which we can do it on matrices. These are nothing but all elementary transformation or matrices. So which way I have learned it before, I just try to revise it to give you a recap so that it will be easy for you to go with the different other topics. It's quite important, you should remember all these things because we will be using it throughout this chapter. Thank you.